Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Right now on our Star of the Month salute to Robert Redford, we're going to follow one of his films from the 60s with another, although the second one couldn't be more different in style and tone. It's Redford at age 30 in the 1967 comedy Barefoot in the Park, co-starring Jane Fonda, Charles Boyer, and Mildred Natwick, written by the talented and very funny Neil Simon. In the movie, Bob and Jane play newlyweds adjusting to each other and to their first home, which is a fifth-floor walk-up in Manhattan. It's a story that Neil Simon initially had written as a play, where it was a big hit on Broadway, directed by Mike Nichols, with Robert Redford and Mildred Natwick in the same roles they play in the movie. That time they were teamed with Elizabeth Ashley and Kurt Gassner. Now, when Redford made this film version, he wasn't that well known to the movie-going public. He'd done a great deal of stage work in New York and a great deal of television as well, but only had made a handful of films, including one with Jane Fonda called The Chase. But blockbusters such as Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Way We Were and The Sting, those were all still in the future. Despite that, he does still get top billing in our movie, even over Jane Fonda, who was very well known at the time. Bob obviously had a very good agent. This movie offered Charles Boyer one of the best movie roles he'd had in quite a spell. Boyer was once known as the movie's great lover, and on screen he had made love to Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, Bette Davis, Ingrid Bergman, Rita Hayworth, all the great ladies. And by the way, that title, The Great Lover, is something that always made Boyer very uncomfortable. But by 1967, he was now 68 years old, now playing character roles, which he loved doing. Especially pleased he no longer had to wear a wig or a hairpiece, and he could let his baldness show. Here he is in a movie headlining and headlined by our Star of the Month, Robert Redford. Here's Barefoot in the Park.